What's up, guys? So I've been playing Inferno Scorpion for a bit. New patch, why not? Still a lot of characters to be explored and tech to be discovered. And two of the buffs that NRS gave Scorpion Inferno this patch was they made it so it's backwards demon. This one, the EX one, is +2 on block, and they made it so the EX overhead one is +3 on block. And up close afterwards, they give you a poke check. Nothing too crazy. But like all projectiles, I was trying to figure out a way on how to make the active frames on the EX versions hit at a later frame, so you could utilize them into setting something up with a lot of block advantage. So what I found is by using Scorpion's 1-2-3 string, this move, which gives a hard knockdown, you could link the overhead one, and it doesn't work if you hit them normally on the ground, but if you can do it in a combo that has a lot of gravity, it'll set it up so the opponent hits the ground a lot sooner and then wake up, and then they wake up as the demon's coming down on them. So let's say you hit your opponent off any ground attack, you can convert into this, then do a neutral jump punch. This is the combo I use to set it up. Jump over, and then you apply it, and that sets it up perfectly, which makes it very plus on block. Now just to get an idea of how plus it is on block, I'm going to show you guys. The regular Minion drop, the overhead one, is -27 on block, which is what it says. I'm going to put Sub-Zero on reversal EX slide, and now I'm going to show you guys that obviously that's going to get punished with Sub-Zero's EX slide. It's -27 on block, one of the most unsafe moves in the game. So let me try doing the same exact setup, but instead of doing the EX one, I'll do the regular one, which is again the frame that it says it's -27, but this time I'm going to have it hit into the later active frames. So same combo. Regular one, not EX. And you can see I could block afterwards Sub-Zero slide, which is 9 frames, off a move that's -27. So for my testing, the EX one is pretty plus. I would say it's around +11, maybe 12. It still needs to be tested more specifically, but it definitely gives you a lot of advantage. And just to show you guys, I have the opponent set on reversal EX slide right now, so I'm going to do the combo again. And this time I'm going to hold up afterwards, just to show you guys, so you guys have an idea of when Sub-Zero can move. So I'm going to hold up now, after I do the EX overhead demon. And if you can notice that, Sub-Zero's stuck in quite a bit of block stun before he can even move, while Scorpion already goes into the air. So that's the combo setup off doing any ground conversion into this. Another setup is if you hit somebody with a move that puts them in the air, like let's say you do 1-2-3 teleport, or the common one, which is 2-1-4 teleport. The combo you could use to set that up is this combo. Then you do neutral jump punch, back 1-2 spear, and then jump over into the same thing, and that sets up the tech after any combo that puts the opponent into the air for one hit. So you're probably thinking, okay, so Scorpion gets some pretty good block advantage off that, but mid-screen with the distance created with the opponent, it's not really going to get him much. Like, you're probably going to run and get a down 4. They could always, you know, backdash or do something or armor. So the best way to use this tech, like any other block advantage things, would be in the corner. Now the combo used in the corner is this one. This is a different combo for the corner. And the way to set up in the corner is you do something like this. Then you want to do a neutral jump punch, jump kick, and then you go into it. And then you get the very plus setup. And in the corner it's a lot better, obviously, because you're right in the opponent's face. And because you're so plus, you're, like I said, you're around +11 or so. I gotta test it specifically to see how plus you are, but I know you're enough to make your back 1 jail afterwards. So at the very least, you're +11. So with that, you can do afterwards, with their blocking, you can go for an overhead, a low. They even dare try to move, you could do pretty much any string and obviously hit them and convert them into a full combo, and then possibly do the loop on them again. And if they're respecting, you could go for a throw. There's a lot of stuff you can do with it. Now the best way to escape is, again, you could always armor, unless you do the jail afterwards. And like armor, you could bait and punish most of them. But the other way to escape it is if your opponent does the delay wake up. That's not really a big deal, because if you do the delay wake up on it, because of the buffs, Scorpion recovers quicker than he used to on his EX drop. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to do a knockdown, make it whiff, and then show you guys how fast Scorpion recovers. As you can see, there's barely any whiff recovery for Scorpion. So if your opponent does the long delay on knockdown or the short delay, and most times you're going to be able to recover in time and do something like a down one jump, you know, start swinging. So hopefully you guys like this kind of tech, and some of you Inferno players find better ways to fine-tune this and apply it to create better situations. I've only been using Inferno for about a day, so it's not as fleshed out as